There we go.
Hey everybody, it's Dave and Wanda in the morning. We are hopping on this video a little early. We are hoping to have Crowder join us here in just a few moments.
We're hoping
Yeah,
that he wasn't listening this morning and didn't get scared off.
it'd be a little awkward to have the meeting with Crowder without Crowder.
It would be very weird. There we go.
All right.
That way they can't see up our nostrils.
It is.
I mean,
sure.
If it'd be like this, that would be weird.
Yeah.
So it's better like
Gotcha.
there. Perfect.
All right, so we need to look at let's see, where's it gonna show us? Okay, here we go. So yeah, participants. We have one. So that's us.
Us.
So we're gonna see if Crowder gets on here. So we're excited about this event coming up Saturday nights at the Bryce Jordan Center and State College. Almost said Sunset Skating Rink, but that's a different event.
That's a different event.
Although that would kind of be a cool place for a concert.
Yeah, it would be a very cool place, especially if he does the concert on skates.
Oh, yes.
Can you imagine that? The beard flowing. That'd be awesome.
Saturday night, State College, Winter Jam 24. It is going to be a lot of fun. And Crowder, the headline artist, but I mean, the host new song,
yes.
They're always great.
Yep.
I have one of my favorite moments in that event. Arise, My Love. I love that song. Love what they do with that. Of course, ultimately, it's about the message, Jesus rising. But then we have, of course, Crowder, Lecrae, Katie Nicole.
Yeah.
Kane.
Yep. Seventh Day Slumber.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So looking forward to that. And hey, if you say, "Oh, I didn't get tickets to go. Hope it's not sold out." Well, good news. You don't need tickets. It is $15 at the door. So come on out. We will be there. We'll be set up in the concourse somewhere. So come find us. Here's the good news that I have found out a few times about going to the Bryce Jordan Center. If you're not sure where to go, it's you just walk.
You'll find it. Circle.
It's a circle.
You find us.
I never will forget. I was showing somebody around from a different station that was set up there, and they said, "Hey, where you normally set up?" And I said, "Oh, well, we have a table where we're in we're typically right around the corner." And so I went into the entrance there, and I went to the right, and like, where are we? Where are we? And I said, "Man, we're walking, go all the way around the circle." And I came to our table, and it was just to the left of the door that I entered. So
it was whoops,
yeah,
shaking the table. So they were you were literally, if you would just have looked left instead of looked right, gone right, you would have been right there.
Yeah, and you're literally looked because you could see it from the entrance, but you
got your steps in.
I just looked the one way, and then I was just went that way.
You got your steps in.
I didn't look at the
positive thing.
Let's talk about some other things happening on the morning show coming up. Tomorrow it is the Michael W. Smith concert.
Yes.
Because we are on Zoom here on a Thursday.
Yeah.
So coming up Friday, the night before Winter Jam, Michael W. Smith in Williamsport. That is a lot of fun.
I'm very, very excited.
What?
I'm very excited.
You looked at me and started laughing.
What? Do you laugh at me every time I say that I'm excited?
Oh, God, I make sure I didn't have anything on my face.
No, not at all. No, right. I'm excited about this concert. I love Michael W. Smith. Have listened to him for many years. I know. I don't think there's any songs of his that I don't know by heart.
Right.
Even like the raps, like he's got some rap in some of his bridges and stuff, and I love it.
Does he really?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know any of the posts?
Please.
Well, go ahead, give us a little bit.
No, I'm not gonna like, I wouldn't want to embarrass him. Because he has to come out on Friday night and tomorrow night and then go after me.
Yeah, you don't want to put him on the spot.
No, be embarrassed.
Gotcha. So you don't want me to like go out MC by myself and to say, "Hey, our opening artist tonight, it's Wanda Miller." You don't want me to do that.
No.
Because you don't want to. That's kind of you because you don't want to show him up.
No. I mean, I would do it with him.
Yeah.
But to do it before him, that would be embarrassing.
We should be talking to Michael before tomorrow's event.
Yeah.
So maybe we could just ask him, "Hey, do you have any duets that you would do with Wanda?"
I'd do that.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
The question is, would he do that?
If he'd know how good I was, he'd be big. begging me to do it with him.
So, you don't want to give us a taste. You're not going to give us a taste right here.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
I don't do it for free.
Okay. All right.
That's how good I am.
I got some pretzels I can get a hold of out in the break room. Will you do it for a treat?
Pretzels? Yeah, what am I like? I'm not your pet monkey. I do treats for, or I do tricks for treats. It doesn't work that way.
That is not true. That you certainly would. If I ask you to do something and say, "Hey, Wanda, I have your favorite custard pie," if you do it.
Wow. Show up with a raspberry custard pie from a certain store, and then I might.
See, there you go.
But I don't see a raspberry custard pie. No,
you don't. But the point is, you said you don't do anything for treats. That's just because I don't have a treat right now. If I had that treat here, there's a greater possibility that you would do something.
That's not considered a treat. That's considered a gift.
A gift.
That's a little bit different. Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, it wouldn't be a gift.
That's a prize.
Do something.
That's a prize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is your favorite, the raspberry custard.
Raspberry custard pie. And not just any raspberry custard pie, a specific raspberry custard pie.
Let's go back to Winter Jam.
Okay.
You've only been to one, which was last year.
Yep.
So
first time ever.
Favorite moment?
Oh my goodness. Not even a question. It was, are we talking favorite?
I know exactly why she's laughing.
Favorite moment, like of singing?
Yeah, let's start with that. Okay. You better hope Crowder hops on here so that you can get out of the other half of the story.
Favorite moment of singing was definitely Arise My Love song. Not even a question. And it was my son's favorite this year. It was his favorite moment as well. And he's 21 years old, and new song, like he'd never having listened to new song before, that was his favorite moment too. They're incredible. That
is, and they do something different with that every year with different graphics and stuff. I'm looking at my phone just to make sure we don't have a message, by the way.
Okay.
But they do something different every year with like the graphics and stuff, or the effects on stage with that song "Arise My Love."
Oh, but so good.
I have that on a device of mine, and I will just play that on repeat.
They're amazing. They are so amazing.
Russ Lee, the lead singer of New Song, he said that that's a song that if they don't do that at a concert, that they get in trouble.
I'm sure they do, because it's incredible. And it's not just a performance. Like I don't know, it's such a heartfelt song, and it's powerful. It's such a powerful song as well. So it's pretty amazing.
That's happening Saturday night. Oh, I think he's here.
He's here. He saved me.
He did, actually. Let's admit him and see what happens.
Oh, that's great. I love it.
We have David. There he is.
There he is.
Everything working, it seems like.
It is. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. How about you guys?
We are doing good.
Great.
Good.
We are excited to have you. Winter Jam 24 coming State College this Saturday. We're excited to have you here.
Well, I am too. March 9th, we'll be right there with you guys. It's been a good one. We're getting kind of towards the end of things, and it's getting sad inside. We've only got 3 weekends left, and so we're kind of savoring the moment. So it'll be a good one.
Sure. Do you have one tonight, by the way?
Nope. We are headed back out. I'm getting on a flight to catch up with everybody. We're usually out on Thursdays, but this week we got the day off. So it's been, I'm at the house doing chores. I was out.
Whatever room you're in is amazing.
Oh, this is downstairs. This is in the basement. This is my studio. So this is downstairs in the studio. It's pretty funny. It's got all my toys, and I spend a lot of hours in here. Yeah.
Very cool.
I'll get lost in here for a little bit.
It's color coordinated. I mean, you got like the white going on there.
Well, yeah, it's tough to mess up the white. And of course, you got the LED lighting that you can change the mood. And,
you gotta have that.
Yeah, so the walls change colors occasionally. That's kind of fun.
Love it.
Yeah, based on whatever you're making at the time. This felt bright and happy, so we're with the solid, white lighting.
There you go. It makes your, the black that you're wearing, you're like the modern Johnny Cash.
It really pops out. I'm confident Johnny Cash would feel uncomfortable in this room. Pretty sure.
Okay. So we have to ask you, now we've talked a few times on the phone, so glad to be doing this Zoom with you that we're going to share with our listeners. But I have to know, like when we're talking to you face to face, or when we meet in person, like what do we call you, right? Because
Oh man,
do we call you Crowder? Is
it's
it
confused.
David? I
The
mean,
thing is, I'll answer to anything as long as it's not too derogatory. That's just my, so, hey, what, most of the time I just assume you're speaking to me if it feels directed towards me. So whatever suits you,
That's, I mean,
I
that's a
I will say
huge, I
it
don't know
is.
where the
It's a
line
lot.
is there. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I like how you said too derogatory, so you
Yeah.
allow some
I,
derogatory.
this is that's I'm used to that. I've been trained well for that. But if you put my whole name together, then I know I'm in trouble. If you get the David Wallace Crowder, that means we're in trouble. The
David
rest of it
Wallace.
I can kind of deal with, but that's the worst. You hear that one and it's too much. Oh,
I understand that. I go by Dave. My middle name is David. But
okay.
on the morning show, if Wanda here goes Raymond David Jones,
Yep.
I
She's
know
in
I better
trouble.
get away from her.
It's true.
Absolutely.
It's true.
Things have gone down that you weren't aware of, and you've done something that you
It
didn't
happens way
intend.
too much. It's
Mm-hmm.
true. It's true.
Uh, as you mentioned, Winter Jam, you're on the end of it, coming up a few weekends left,
Yep.
including that one coming up in State College. What has been one of your favorite moments from this tour? I know you've been on Winter Jam before, but I'm sure you have your own personal highlights of things you've experienced.
For
What's
sure.
something that stands out from this year's tour?
Man, well, to give a little context, it's been nuts. The response that we've seen, in the people that are showing up to the gospel for the first time is crazy. You've got the little, UPC kind of code thing on the screen that you can, hit
Yeah,
your phone up and let people know, hey, I just made a decision to follow Jesus for the first time. And first
Yeah.
of all, I'll say this. I can't even get my phone to work to text my wife in those rooms. When you get into those arenas, it's tough to get a text out. So I don't
Yeah.
know how these kids are getting this thing done. But the first weekend we're out, there was one evening where we had over 2,000 people respond. And that was it. It was, right as, like I said, the first weekend of the tour. And, you're like, man, we're going to be out here for a while. I hope it's worth it. You're looking at 3 months on the calendar. You're like, I hope it's worth it. And man, that night, just seeing that response, man, my heart blew up. And I'm like, it's worth it. This is going to be a
That's
good tour. I
amazing.
can't wait to be out here for 3 months carrying the gospel like this. And it's been incredible the whole time. The response has just been
I
nuts.
love
So
that.
that makes it worth it for sure.
yeah, and I think one thing that we try to talk to our listeners about all the time is as you all as artists, you're real people. They hear you on the radio, they see you up on stage having fun, but you're real people. You wake up, you go through the ups and downs. How do you keep yourself fresh on such a demanding tour like Winter Jam? How do you keep yourself personally fresh? I don't mean like deodorant and cologne, but
I was about
I'm
to say
talking mentally
it's
and
degree.
spiritually.
It's called degree.
Yeah. It works.
Oh,
It works.
it does work. Man, I think it's the people around you, man. It would be really tough if you were, because those buses too, they get a little small. It's like traveling around in a not, a submarine that's on wheels. So you've got 12 people crammed in this place, and if you don't like them, it's going to be a long
For
haul.
sure.
So for me, it's the people that I've surrounded myself with. All of them are wonderfully talented, obviously, but they love Jesus and they're just fun people to be around, and they keep me on my toes. They call me on my stuff, and too, same with the household. If you've met my wife, it's tough to not be on top of things.
I love
Uh,
it.
yeah, there's no. The funniest thing about the real people comment, I don't know what it is, but when people meet me, and this whole tour I've been doing with the meet and greets with Lecrae, so it's me and Lecrae, and Crae's about my height too. We're both about 6'3", 6'4", and and the thing that comes out of people's mouths is, I mean, it's so consistent. It's I did not know you were this tall. And I think it's what you're saying. Most of the time you're watching me on like a little YouTube video and I'm like an inch and a half, at most. And so, man,
Surprise.
yeah. And it's like we're real people. Yeah, we're even too tall. We don't fit most places. What we have our upsides, we can reach stuff. That's one of my best qualities. It's like, what are you good at? I can reach things. That
Yes.
surprises people. Yeah, it's like, what's a hidden talent? Well, I'm tall and I can reach stuff. That's what I do. That's my best
It's
quality.
You're like the real life elf, from the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
You can change the light bulbs and batteries twice a year.
That's true.
That's it. I'm here for you.
Well, speaking about, things that come out of people's mouths. So I'm fairly new to radio. I've only been radio for about a year and a half. And you were one of my first interviews that I've done. And so, of course, I research the artist before we do the interviews.
That's a
And
good
so I
idea.
was well prepared. And then, of course, the first question I ask you is, what is the weirdest thing you've ever found in your beard? And I got to tell you, I've gotten a lot of flack for that after the interview aired. Like, why would
That's a
you
pretty
ask
good
him that?
question.
Thank you. I
That's a
appreciate
pretty
that.
good question.
So
And
the
I
question is now, like, do you need an official beard checker on the road? I mean, that's the question.
well,
Do you
like I
have
said,
an
it
official
starts
beard
with people
checker?
around you. And I'll just say this: we went, that I think I told you this. Did I tell you it was at the stick story? Where there's a
Yes, that was
Okay,
the story.
yeah.
That was us.
Hey,
That was
this is
her.
this is the thing. You gotta have people, and
You
my
gotta
wife,
have people.
my
That's
wife
right.
failed me that evening. That's what I think. I'm like, did you not just like see a stick in my beard? Like, you just gonna let me run around to Olive Garden?
That's right. I totally
Stick
agree.
my
I
beard?
totally agree.
Yeah. So
We'll
you
have
gotta
to.
have people. You gotta have people. I can't see all this, So
I know. I know.
and
That
I
was
have I have a lot of personal boundary issues, but with the beard, like holler at me, you can pick it out yourself if you're brave, I'm
You're gonna try and
need
make
to look
sure your
presentable.
wife doesn't see this video, just to keep you from hearing your whole name. Shout it out.
That's true.
David
That
Wallace
is
Crowder,
true.
why are you sharing my stuff? Yeah. No, she probably needs to hear this. It's probably the only way we'll talk about it. So that's good.
We want to help you out. Yeah, I mean, you do great on stage and stuff, but
Mhm.
one thing we've noticed is, God has blessed you with a talent, that's for sure. We play a lot of your songs here on WGRC, but Wanda and I have noticed every
Mhm.
now and then when we're playing your music on air, you get the words wrong because
Okay, that makes sense.
we're singing along and you don't say the same words we do.
That's
Okay.
the truck. That's Dave.
The,
This
Is that-
Dave.
yes.
So, so we wanted to help you out with one. We got a little clip here. Hopefully you can hear this, but
Okay.
we're gonna sing along with you. You chime in and we'll see if we sing the same words. The song we're gonna hear on this tour, Grave Robber.
That's
So
true.
love the song. Yeah, let's see what we got. Stolen by the grave robber, he up from the rock bottom, my hands from the holy water, brought me back to life. I think we were together.
We're together on
That was
that one.
good.
Rolled away, da-da, da-da, by grace.
Morning.
All because of that grave robber. All right. I think we got that pretty good.
Every morning he accuses you of singing the wrong words. Every
Because-
morning.
Because
grave
what is
robber
coming out
does
of your
something
mouth,
else.
it's not matching what's coming out of mine, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
I get it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
The
get
grave
that.
robber does something else in my version. I don't remember what.
He does. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you that we were making the video for that song, and on the preview deal, you could go with the guy that's the director of the deal sends me a link for this Vivo super secret deal. You got to enter password to see his first edits and whatnot.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
can click on like the closed captioning, and for whatever reason, the link he sent me had the closed captioning on, and it said something to the
no.
effect of, "Oh, it was incredible." It was I was trying to run away from some rats. I don't know, the rats were in there. Something about a murder dog, which I mean it was a terrifying video.
That is awesome.
So
That is
you
awesome.
might be right. Also
That's
closed
what you're
captioning.
singing.
Maybe I got the closed caption version.
You might be the one doing the closed captioning on that.
That's
video, 'cause
exactly
that was-
what's happening. That explains a lot.
Hey,
It made me
I'm
go
going
back.
to.
I had to
Go
go
ahead.
back and check, Google lyrics or figure out where they pulling this stuff from. I couldn't find it, so I think it might
Oh,
just
that's
you might
so
not be
funny.
alone in your battle though. It
I
might
think that's
even
what
the
it is.
robots are
Thank you.
hearing.
Yeah.
the robots
thank
are
you.
hearing something different too. So
Hey, I'm gonna go snag somebody real quick because we have somebody we need to show you. But so I'm gonna don't hold this against me, but I'm gonna leave you in Wanda's hands for a moment.
okay, well she's a professional. So
Now,
much
this
more
is when the
experience.
good stuff starts. This is when the good stuff starts. So
When
what
somebody
is
says I got to go grab somebody, that's like
you
we're in
just never
trouble.
know what's going to happen.
we're
Yeah,
in
I mean,
trouble.
I think it has something to do with this. I'm pretty sure.
The
but
beard,
yeah,
a beard situation.
I think
Okay.
I think so. Yeah. So
I
what's
thought
going on? What's going on behind scenes at Winter Jam this year? Like a sport, or I
they're
think some
all into
years it's
ping pong.
cornhole.
I'm a terrible
Ping
ping
pong.
pong player, so I'm not at all a factor in this deal. But they got this
Okay.
whole tournament situation going on. I
Yeah,
mean,
ping pong is not my thing either.
it's a fast moving game.
Yeah, it
It's a
is.
sport. It turns out it
Yes.
is a sport. I've played a couple of times with these guys, and I started leaking everywhere. I was like, why am I sweating? This is ping pong. Like, what in the world?
It's
They play it
serious.
different. They play it different. So
I agree.
they
It's
mean it.
legit. It's
All right, did
legit.
you find him?
I did. So we want to introduce you to our bearded wonder. This is
Okay.
our weekend guy. His name is Don, and you and him have talked before.
Oh my word.
Hey, buddy.
That's
How are you?
that is called aspirations. That I see that, I'm like, see one day there's still something to live up to. That's
There
beautiful.
you go.
That's
Well,
beautiful.
hopefully the white indicates wisdom, but I don't know if that's true. I'm just riding with
I'd
that,
trust you
though.
with pretty much anything. I'd be like, I'd ask you questions like, and I'd take your answer for like
Well,
legit. Like
that's an indication of a lack of wisdom if you're willing to trust me with anything. So as you get more white in the beard, you'll know better, right?
okay, there you go. Well, I was reading Proverbs this morning, and I didn't find that in there. I
Okay.
didn't say
Well, I
anything about
just
don't
finished
trust the
Psalms
guy.
this morning, ironically. So I'll start on Proverbs tomorrow, and I'll get
Great.
up to speed.
I haven't
So
found anything about not trusting people with white beards. I haven't seen. Keep an eye.
Love it.
That's great. You're
good
looking
stuff.
beautiful. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say it's been. I know we've met once or twice at events in the past, so it's good to have you coming back to the area. So
Yeah, we're excited. I was just telling them it's kind of getting towards the end of the tour, so we're getting kind of nostalgic already. So this will be
Yeah.
the third to the last, and the 9th is about my anniversary. It's the 10th, so
Oh,
I've kind of had that
happy
little.
anniversary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was trying to get her up
nice.
for the whole weekend and didn't work out. She's got too much
Ah.
work going on, but
What number anniversary is this for you guys?
it'll be 28. My goodness.
Okay.
Wow.
Congratulations.
I
Yeah,
know.
that's
Well,
amazing.
thank you. We'll take it. And we were like high school sweethearts and whatnot. So she's been putting up with this for a long time.
That's great. I love it.
Good deal.
I love it.
And
Awesome.
now, did she first sign off on the beard for you? Was that
He's the
part
keeper of the beard, man. So check it out. This is how this whole thing happened. Is I shaved everything off my head. I mean, you know how that is. I shaved everything off the head, face on the year. It was midnight on the dawn of the millennium, year 2000. Y2K was
No
upon us.
way. I
Terrifying
can't even
moment.
imagine.
I kissed her Happy New Year, went into our bathroom, shaved with bicked it down everywhere. And as soon as I saw myself, I was like, oh no, that was not Jesus talking. And
Did
yeah,
she know that was coming?
no, I learned
Oh
things.
my word.
You need to run significant changes by your significant other. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Learn that one. I came out and
Yes,
she
you
said
do.
this. She said, put it back now, and started feeding me like prenatal vitamins and making me wash with like the horse and mane shampoo or something. I don't know, man.
Oh, that's great.
And so I
That's
was
great.
like, all right, you're the keeper.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Yeah, they
she's
know what
in.
they're doing.
You
So
gotta see a picture of
This
that.
comes and goes at her whimsy. So
that's good. Good. Yeah, you're a lot. See, there's wisdom right there. You're doing
That's
it now. That's the way to play
That
it.
is true.
That was going to be my
That's it.
counsel for you, but you already learned that one a long time ago.
that's the truth.
Okay. Take care, buddy. Good
Hey,
to see
pleasure
you.
to see you,
So-
man. Absolutely.
And by the way, speaking from personal experience, that beard right there is soft.
It looked
It-
luscious.
It really
did.
is.
He pays attention to it.
Well, Crowder, we are excited. Again, you'll be in State College this Saturday night. And for those catching this video, no ticket required. It's $15 at the door. So you can literally come on out at the last minute, get in there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, the host new song, Crowder here, a great lineup of artists. Hey, thank you so much for what you do. We
Yeah,
love your
thank
music.
you.
We love the stories and the meaning behind them. You certainly have been following God's path for your life, and you made a huge impact on listeners all across, and we certainly appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Dave, and good to see you guys. And y'all have a great time, and we'll see you soon. I can't
All
wait to
right,
get
well,
there.
maybe
Great.
we'll run into you. We'll see you Saturday night.
I like it. I'll be there.
All right,
Sounds good.
God
All right.
bless.
Take
See you
care.
guys. Have a good one.
Bye.
All right, well, that was Crowder. I think we're still recording. We just we kicked him out.
We kicked him out.
Yeah.
Enough of Crowder.
Hey, that was a lot of fun. You can see that he loves to have fun. He loves the Lord, and you can catch him in concert this Saturday night. Winter Jam, State College, Bryce Jordan Center. We will be set up in the concourse. Come on by, say hi. It's always a lot of fun to meet up with you.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. Can't wait.
Maybe you could bring him some of the
The beard
treatment,
conditioner?
that you use on the horses. Maybe
That's a
he'll use
great
it,
idea.
He
Oh, yeah.
mentioned that.
If he would feel Asher's mane and tail, he'd be jealous.
All right. Hey, we'll see you Saturday. God bless.